Hi betting experts, on Thursday the 8th of April. First of all, look back at our two bets at Catterick on Wednesday. We move on to Aintree on Thursday, the start of the three-day Grand National meeting. Brilliant racing, high-class horses, some competitive handicaps, and of course the big race on Saturday. The ground, well, it's a mixture of good to soft and good. They've been doing a lot of watering. It's been dry for a few weeks up there, but they've watered and it should be safe, perfect ground. It's a brilliant left-handed, long galloping track with a huge long straight, loads of room, no hard luck stories. In some ways it's a better spectacle than Cheltenham. Obviously we haven't got the plethora of Irish runners, but it's still top class racing. Hopefully we can find a couple of winners. We start off with our value angle selection in the 250. This is the Betway Bowl Chase, 3 miles 210 yards, a grade 1 class 1 for 5-year-olds and upwards. Nearly £85,000 on offer to the winner. A competitive field. I think the one with standout form claims and freshness on his side at this stage of the season is Ruth Jefferson's Waiting Patiently. Now this 10-year-old has run 15 times in his career. He's won 7 times, been placed on 6 occasions. He's 6 from 12 over fences. He's a top-class horse. He's ridden superbly every time by Brian Hughes. He's not the easiest to train. His runs tend to be infrequent, but he will love Aintree over this trip. He's a smooth traveller. He returned from 385 days off to run a blinder against Frodon in the King George. The winner seen to maximum effect from the front there, gifted a soft lead and Waiting patiently really the only one to come out the pack and throw down some sort of challenge. Then at Ascot, back to 2 miles, 1 furlong behind the high class First Flow, finishing a very creditable third, never really able to land a blow, and just one pace there over a trip that's too sharp for him. He's back to 3 miles. He's back to Aintree here for the first time since he finished third behind Min back in 2019. I don't think all was well that day, to be honest. I think he bounced off a run at Ascot behind Surname, but he's basically top class. He loves decent ground, that's the key. Hughes liable to sit still out the heat of the race and glide round here. I think he'll see these off. Both the main rivals have got loads to prove. I don't like Clandes Obo's attitude. I think he's gone very sour, and Native River never went a yard in the Gold Cup, and the Colin Tizard yard still continues to struggle a bit. I think he'll be short of pace on decent ground. Tiger Roll, well, I got him completely wrong at the Cheltenham Festival. He absolutely bolted up, looking as good as he'd ever been, but his 2 previous runs in normal races in Ireland, not the cross country, he was absolutely legless, tailed off. He looked completely gone, so who knows what to expect from him. Obviously he's a top class horse, but he is now 11. I will be slightly surprised if he's able to live with these high class performers, and Waiting Patiently at the prices is very much preferred. For our nap of the day, we go to the opening 145. This is the SS Super Alloys Manifesto Novice Chase, 2 mile 3 furlong 200 yards, grade 1 class 1, 5-year-olds and upwards, just over £42,000 on offer to the winner. I've been waiting for Hitman to step up to this kind of trip. I think he's going to absolutely love good-ish ground round Aintree. He's a high-class performer. He's 2 from 4 over fences. He fell behind Sporting John at Sandown in the Silly Isles chase, but he was moving up strongly from a poor position at the time, and he duly landed long odds on at Newbury over this trip on good ground where he jumped superbly. His second behind All Mankind at Sandown earlier in the seasons worked out really well. He's basically a smooth travelling sound jumper who'll carry on improving. He's got loads of scope. He's only 5, and I think he'll outclass these and land the confidence that Paul Nicholls holds behind him. He's always held him in the highest regard, and I'm expecting a spectacular display on Thursday. Best of luck at Aintree on day 1, betting experts.